Breaking news all. If you've been waiting for some big financial respite, today's your lucky day. We just got word of not one, not two, but three giant direct payments making their way into bank accounts today. We're talking $1,500, $2,300, and $3,100, and there's a revolutionary new bill that's soon going to be changing the monthly benefits game. But before we get into all the information regarding these life-altering payments and how you can ensure that you receive yours, take a moment to click that subscribe button and notification bell, because you won't want to be left behind any of the news regarding these payments, given how fast things are proceeding. Now you may be thinking, is this too good to be true? Am I eligible for these payments? Well, we've got the inside story on all you need to know, and let me tell you, this is something you'll want to listen very closely to as we dissect exactly what's going on and why today might be the day your financial situation makes a drastic turn for the better. First, let's talk about why these three individual payments are being made at the same time. This historic action is part of a broad economic relief package that has been thoughtfully designed to address various facets of the financial struggles Americans are confronting today. The timing couldn't be more opportune, as so many families are still grappling with increasing expenses and economic insecurity. Let's begin with that initial payment of $1,500. This immediate relief payment is designed to help with essential needs and daily expenses, and what makes it particularly special is its broad eligibility requirements. If you're a single filer earning less than $80,000 annually, or a joint filer making under $160,000, you're likely in line for this payment. Even if you're just a bit higher than these levels, you may be eligible for a partial payment due to the new graduated phase-out system that has been introduced to be more generous. Now coming to the $2,300 payment, this gets really interesting since it is under a new economic impact program especially designed to support families dealing with inflation and high expenses. The special thing about this payment is that it also includes extra bonuses for families who have dependents. For each qualifying dependent, you may be eligible for an additional $500 on top of the starting point. And here's the kicker. Unlike earlier programs, this one has dependents of all ages, not simply those under the age of 17, thus increasing its coverage and influence. But hold up until you learn about the payment of $3,100. This is the one that people have been waiting for, and it is part of a special program that will offer more support to those who have seen their incomes dramatically change or specifically endured hardships in the last year. What is most interesting about this payment is that it is retroactive, so you might be eligible based on your financial status over the last few months instead of just your current situation. Most people have been wondering, how do I know what payments I am eligible for? The best part is that you may be eligible for all three based on your circumstances, because the government has made it easier to verify eligibility by utilizing information from your latest tax return and other federal databases to automatically qualify you. This process guarantees that each is considered separately, meaning that qualifying for one will not impact your qualification for the others. An added boost of excitement comes in the form of the new bill proposing an increase in monthly benefits, a measure that is not just about singular relief, but about creating ongoing, sustained assistance that has the potential to make a real dent in your monthly budget. This suggested legislation provides for monthly regular payments that fluctuate in accordance with economic indicators so that the assistance remains current and meaningful despite changing circumstances. It contains an inbuilt cost of living adjustment provision which automatically raises benefits when economic pressures are building up. In addition, the IRS has created a complex distribution system that can handle multiple payments at once. If you have direct deposit configured, you will see these payments deposited into your account throughout the day as they are released in waves according to the last 2 digits of your Social Security number. So if you don't see the cash early in the morning, there is no need to panic. For the vast majority of folks, no action is needed at all because current tax returns or past government assistance already have you in the system. But if you haven't filed taxes lately or your individual information has undergone a change, a quick update via the IRS portal, taking only a couple of minutes, will get the payments to you on time. Another frequent question is about what happens when combining these payments. Yes, they are distinct payments, and you might actually receive all 3 if you qualify for each of them, as the system treats them separately to make the most support available. Building on the new bill for monthly benefits further, this bill is an underlying shift in the way financial aid is handled, away from episodic one-off payments and towards a stable, assured system of support that adjusts to the state of the economy through measures such as cost of living increases and regional economic indicators. Further, the bill ensures regular reviews and adjustments so that as things change, the relief offered remains adequate and effective. Note that though direct deposits begin today, there is a slim window for verification that expires in a few days. So if you must update any information or check your eligibility, you should do so in a timely manner to prevent any delays in getting your money. For those who do not have direct deposit established, paper checks will be sent, but these are anticipated to be mailed several weeks after the direct deposits start, which is why it is essential to have your banking information on file with the IRS. Arranging for direct deposit is an easy procedure that may be done either online via the IRS website or by phone with their special assistance line. In addition, these payments have added protections. They cannot be garnished for the majority of debts and will not impact your eligibility for other government programs, so you can get them without hurting other benefits. In terms of taxes, these payments are designed as tax credits, so they will not be considered taxable income. You will not have to declare them on your subsequent tax return, and they will not lower any refund to which you are eligible, an important factor for those budgeting. Additionally, the new bill for monthly benefits increase contains groundbreaking features that are not yet popularly known. For example, special arrangements for small business owners and self-employed persons offer extra assistance through distinct programs aimed at stabilizing and expanding small businesses, which further extends the reach of this economic program by acknowledging the varied financial needs of various groups of people. One useful tip for dealing with these deposits is to initiate a bank alert for large deposits. This forward-thinking move will help ensure that you receive notification instantly when the funds are deposited, particularly because many banks will temporarily freeze larger amounts of money. Knowing ahead of time can be helpful in taking control of your personal finances. Economic analysts forecast that the injection of these funds will produce a strong multiplier effect on regional economies, with the potential to create better economic conditions, employment opportunities, and further prospects for community development. As we conclude this detailed update, let's go over the most important action items. First, confirm your direct deposit details if you haven't done so already. Second, check your eligibility status for each payment through the IRS portal. Third, monitor your bank account very closely during the day. And lastly, begin thinking about how to best utilize these dollars in order to gain the greatest value from them in your individual financial plan. Keeping abreast of these opportunities is crucial to staying financially stable in today's tight economic environment. Therefore, remember to subscribe to this channel and enable notifications to get timely information on these payments as well as upcoming opportunities. In conclusion, the synergy between today's direct payments and this new monthly bill's benefit is a major paradigm shift in financial assistance strategy. It is not just a question of giving temporary relief, but one of creating enduring long-term support systems that enable Americans to create more stable financial futures. I urge you to pass this detailed information on to friends and relatives who may be able to take advantage of it. And keep in mind that while the opportunities are legitimate, timing is everything. Do everything you need to do to protect your payments and remain well informed of the changing circumstances. As more updates come in, we will continue to give detailed information on these financial opportunities, giving you the most current information to effectively and strategically make the most of these changes in your own personal financial planning.